After many parking experiences, I got a lot of ideas for the layout of the car. The sink and wooden floor that I had previously built were very useful. So I wanted to improve some of the features or make them more comfortable. In addition to this, I have added a ceiling, a simple fridge and a multifunctional storage box. All of which can be easily made by one person with simple tools and low cost. To create a space in the car without changing the interior of the car. To make my parking life more comfortable and tidy. Wood is a common element in home decor, bringing a sense of warmth and natural relaxation to a space. Different wood materials can be used to create different styles. In the previous video, we introduced the production of scrollable wooden floors. It is very easy to use and greatly enhances the quality of your car parking life. However, the original wooden flooring was made of thin strips of trim, arranged horizontally. Although easy to handle, the floor is a little uneven. It also gives a more fragmented visual appearance. The new design uses 1.7 cm thick and 7 cm wide Indian rosewood planks. A thicker, more tactile version of the wooden floor has been created again. The planks are arranged vertically and the toughness of the hardwood. The unevenness of the floor is improved, and the overall space feels more airy and extended. However, there are three other aspects of the design that need to be considered in terms of storage. Firstly, the wooden floor is too heavy to be rolled and adjusted. At the same time, the integrity of the boards had to be preserved by not cutting them and by not installing hinges and fasteners that would affect the feel of the floor. In addition, the use of the passenger seat must be taken into account. The wooden floor could be flexibly deformed to allow for a quick return to the passenger seat. These difficulties made it impossible for me to complete the wooden floor. But when the planks were placed in the car in advance, I found that the rear compartment could be covered with 16 planks. It was only necessary to add shorter boards on each side of the passenger seat. When the passenger seat is flat, the wooden floor is completely covered. So I used webbing to secure the 18 planks. The wooden floor is designed to be folded from side to side in the middle, in a Z-shaped stack. When the wooden floor is folded, the passenger seats on both sides can be used standing up. It has also been found that the vertical arrangement of the wooden floor creates a gap between the floor and the concave and convex floor of the car. This can lead to deformation and even damage to the wooden floor. Therefore, paper boards are used to fill the gaps and provide a more stable support for the wooden floor. To fix the 18 planks, I used hot melt glue to bond the planks to the nylon webbing. It is important to note that there must be a gap between the boards so that they do not collide with each other. I used a more flexible nylon webbing for the reverse folds to allow the floor to be folded more easily. The flooring is secured with a nail gun so that it will not be damaged easily. To make folding easier, I added a pull tab on the front. When the passenger seat needs to be raised, the wooden floor can be easily used by one person by simply pulling the two side rings. The wooden floor is very thick and flat, creates a calm and comfortable atmosphere inside the vehicle for future car trips. The ceiling adds to the overall style of the space. It also serves to increase storage space and change the lighting in the interior. The interior of the car has limited space and the top is uneven. It was difficult to produce. In addition, in order to maintain the principle of not damaging the interior of the car, it was also necessary to maintain a high level of space for a variety of activities. With these design requirements in mind, it was necessary to break away from the traditional ceiling concept. I thought of the possibility of using a partial clamp and bend using the space above the front seat, the raised beams on the top and hanging telescopic rods in the maintenance holes on both sides of the car to support the boards. And for better indirect lighting, a grille design allows the light to reflect through the openings between the wooden panels and flow down, creating an even and soft lighting effect. So I arranged the 5 boards on the car, keeping them at the right distance from each other. After confirming the placement, I then mark the lengths and mark the locations of the holes. Cut the boards to the desired length and sand them. Drill holes through the boards and apply a water-based wood protection paint. Place the board through the gap between the telescopic bar and the roof and against the bottom of the slot above the front seat. Use a cable tie through the drilled holes to secure the board to the telescopic bar to prevent slippage. The 5 wire panels are installed in sequence, keeping a certain distance between them. The overall look enhances the visual extension and dimensionality of the space. There are also more ways to work with the lighting. for example by using indirect lighting, reflecting the light through the wall to create a soft glow, or hanging the luminaire to create an area of focus and add a more moody atmosphere. A sink provides a convenient place to refill drinking water and wash dishes in the car. In the previous video, we introduced the use of a storage box to create a portable sink. In order to make the drainage of the portable sink easier, I plan to improve it even further. I'm adding a push-flush head to my mobile sink to make it easier to drain. First, draw a hole in the bottom of the basin to match the hole diameter of the head. Use a tool to cut the hole. Put the head on and screw it in tightly. Test the sink beforehand to make sure there are no leaks. Then add the drainage pipe and connect the downpipe to the gray water tank. After confirming smooth drainage, my sink is now complete. Use the USB pump to draw water from the tank when parking the car. The sink holds the water so that it doesn't spill into the car. The wastewater automatically flows into the gray water tank through the drop head that was added this time. This makes the whole mobile sink system more convenient. Refrigeration is a way to extend the shelf life of your food. Having a fridge in the car gives you more options for eating on the road. The common insulation bags are easy to obtain but not effective enough to keep food cold, so I'm planning to cover the compartment with styrofoam. It's cheap and easy to make, but it's a great insulation against heat transfer. Firstly, the interior of the box is cut into 6 pieces. The box is glued together with styrofoam and the gaps are filled to prevent temperature transfer. Considering that styrofoam is prone to breakage when hit, I then used corrugated board to cover the entire interior, to prevent the polystyrene from breaking due to impact. After wrapping, place the polystyrene in a storage box to create an airtight, insulated space. My simple fridge is now complete. Now, it's time to test the cooling effect. Place the iced water in the simple fridge and the ice pack at the same time. Leave for 24 hours and observe the difference in cooling effect between the two. The next day, the iced water from the simple fridge melted. You can still see droplets of condensation around the bottle. The iced water from the ice pack had turned to normal temperature. The simple fridge proved to be more effective in keeping the water cold. For the rest of the trip, a storage box is my simple fridge. Keeps food fresher and more efficient. Enriching my diet in the car. Organized storage is essential in a car with limited space. Keeping your belongings in one fixed place can help avoid the hassle of searching for them. So I have created a small storage space for your belongings. I also incorporated some handy features, such as a mobile phone holder and card storage. With a mobile power supply, you can recharge your battery at any time. With a drink holder and snack box. A combination of storage, charging and relaxation. I used pearl cotton, which is moisture resistant and impact resistant, as the case. I first drew the space required for the phone, tablet, mobile power, cup holder, and so on. The perlite board is then cut according to the marked lines. Bonded with polystyrene. The outer layer is covered with corrugated board to give the box a strong and attractive appearance. Easy to make with simple tools and cost. The box is sized to fit in a storage box. In the planning of the space in the car. Underneath this box is my snack storage space. Usually the multifunctional storage box sits on top. Open the lid of the box to store snacks, drinks and mugs. You can also store your phone, cards, mobile power and keys. It can also be used as a flat support when I want to watch a video. A comfortable and relaxing place to spend my time. Everyone adapts their living space to their own way and needs. I used simple production methods to build this home on wheels step by step. I designed a parking style that can be easily installed and dismantled by one person. And systematized the use of square bins. The box is not just a storage unit, it can also be a sink or a fridge. The position can be flexibly adjusted to suit different situations. Vanlife has created a lifestyle that allows me to take my mobile home with me wherever I go. It gives me more time for myself and allows me to explore more unknown landscapes every day.